Imagine this. You're growing inside your mother's belly, cozy and warm. Sounds nice, doesn't it? But here's the thing. You'll be stuck in there for almost 2 years. That's right, 22 months of waiting. While other animals are born and run around after just a few months, you're still inside, growing bigger and more cramped with every passing day. By the time you're ready to enter the world, your mom is utterly exhausted, and you're probably just as impatient to get out. Finally, the big day comes, and you're born. But don't expect a peaceful welcome. There are no soft cuddles or warm blankets here. Your mom and the herd immediately start nudging and pushing you to stand up. And they're not being mean. It's for your survival. In the wild savanna, predators like lions, hyenas, and even crocodiles are always on the lookout for easy prey, and a newborn elephant that can't stand or move is a prime target. You have to learn to stand, walk, and follow your family, all within your first few minutes of life. No pressure, right? Once you're on your feet, the real challenges begin. At this stage, you're a tiny, wobbly creature compared to the giants around you. Your ears are too big, your legs are unsteady, and let's not even talk about your trunk. That long, floppy thing attached to your face is supposed to be your most important tool, but for now, it's more of a useless noodle. You'll spend your early days accidentally smacking yourself in the face with it, tripping over it, or trying and failing to use it to grab things. Your saving grace in this harsh world is the herd. Elephants live in close-knit family groups led by the matriarch, who is usually your grandmother or great-aunt. She's wise and experienced and makes all the important decisions for the herd. She decides where you'll go, when you'll eat, and how long you'll stay in one place. If you fall behind, though, the herd can't afford to wait for you. It's a tough love situation. You either keep up or you risk being left vulnerable to predators. Your mom is your lifeline during these early years. For the first few years of your life, you survive entirely on her milk, which is rich in nutrients and essential for your growth. She's also your protector, teacher, and comfort source. But as you grow, she'll start encouraging you to eat solid food. This is where things get tricky. Your trunk, which will one day be a powerful and versatile tool, is still clumsy and uncoordinated. You'll try to mimic the adults, reaching for grass, leaves, or fruit, but you'll probably drop everything before it gets to your mouth. It's a frustrating process, but one you'll have to master quickly. As if learning to use your trunk wasn't hard enough, there's also the challenge of walking. Elephants are constantly on the move, traveling miles every day in search of food and water. These long treks under the blazing sun are exhausting, especially for a baby elephant trying to keep up with the towering adults. There's no time to complain or rest for too long. The herd must keep moving to survive, and so must you. When the herd finally reaches a waterhole, you'd think it would be a moment of relief. But no, getting a drink isn't as simple as you'd expect. First, you have to jostle your way through the larger elephants to get a spot in the water. Then, there's the challenge of figuring out how to use your trunk to drink. And let's not forget the ever-present danger of crocodiles lurking beneath the surface, ready to snap at anything that gets too close. Food is another constant struggle. An adult elephant eats over 300 pounds of food every single day. That's an incredible amount of leaves, grass, and fruit to find, which means the herd is always on the move, searching for the next meal. As a young elephant, you'll try your best to contribute by foraging, but your clumsy trunk and lack of experience often make this more of a learning exercise than an actual contribution. Despite the constant challenges, there are moments of joy. Mud baths, for example, are one of the best parts of being an elephant. Rolling around in the mud isn't just fun, it's practical. The mud cools you down, protects your skin from the scorching sun, and acts as a natural insect repellent. Playing in the water with your herd mates is like a mini celebration amidst the harsh realities of daily life. Social life in the herd is another thing you have to figure out. Elephants are incredibly social animals, and their relationships are complex. You'll learn who your allies are, who the bullies are, and who to avoid. Older elephants might nudge or push you around to remind you of your place in the group, and you'll have to learn how to navigate these dynamics while still trying to grow and survive. For male elephants, life takes a dramatic turn when you reach your teenage years. Around the age of 10 to 15, the matriarch decides it's time for you to leave the herd. It's not a gentle goodbye. It's more like, you're grown now, so get out. From here, you'll either roam alone or join a group of other young males, known as bachelor herds. Life outside the family is tough. You'll have to fend for yourself, find your food, and navigate the dangers of the wild without the protection of the herd. Female elephants, on the other hand, stay with the herd for life. They continue to learn from the older elephants, eventually taking on the role of mothers themselves. Raising a calf is no small task. It's a constant cycle of feeding, teaching, and protecting, ensuring that your baby survives the same harsh world you once faced. As you grow older, life doesn't necessarily get easier, it just changes. Predators are no longer a significant threat, but other challenges arise. Finding enough food and water becomes a daily battle, especially during dry seasons when resources are scarce. You'll also have to deal with rival elephants challenging you for territory or access to mates. Male elephants face additional challenges as they compete with other bulls for dominance. During must, a period of heightened testosterone, males become more aggressive and compete fiercely for the attention of females. These battles can be intense and dangerous, testing your strength and resolve. Despite the hardships, there are moments of triumph. You'll eventually master the use of your trunk, turning it into a powerful tool for feeding, drinking, and even showing affection. You'll learn the intricacies of social bonds within your herd or bachelor group, forming alliances and navigating rivalries. Even in adulthood, the struggles never fully disappear. Droughts, territorial disputes, and the ever-present pressure to find enough food and water keep you constantly on your toes. But with each challenge, you grow stronger, smarter, and more resilient. And then, one day, you find yourself in a new role, teaching and protecting the next generation. Whether you're a wise matriarch leading your herd or a seasoned bull passing on your knowledge to younger males, you've come full circle. You've faced the struggles of life as an elephant and emerged as a symbol of strength, resilience, and survival. Imagine this. You're growing inside your mother's belly, cozy and warm. Life as an elephant starts tough and stays tough, but it's also filled with moments of triumph, joy, and connection. It may suck to be born as an elephant, but every hardship shapes you into one of nature's most magnificent and awe-inspiring creatures.